Welcome to MetalCanyon's channel.
Welcome everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play. Just like I promised in my preview, we will be Let's Playing The Flame in the Flood. So let's start a new campaign on the Traveler difficulty. Checkpoints, normal abundance of supplies instead of permadeath, fewer supplies and stats diminishing at an increased rate. Now we'll be doing Traveler, even though, you know, well, soon enough maybe we'll be able to do the Survivalist difficulty, but we'll see. Anyway, unfortunately, I will have to, disable the music. Even though I think that the music was made specifically for this game, so I don't know. But I don't like taking chances, because the copyright agencies are, well, armed with probably ICBMs aimed at my location at the moment. So here's us. And here is a doggy that we haven't met before. But it is now our doggy. Good boy, good boy. Well, that said pretty much SOS. Alright, let's start. Let's get some basic supplies together first. Sapling. There's a feather. We're not gonna examine that. Well, we can, why not? But there you go. A fine home for a spell, but it's time to move on and see where this dog came from. Maybe there's someone else out there. There's also survival info, but we already know that. Keep an eye on Scout's health, hunger, thirst, temperature, and rest. Alright. So let's get these cattails as well. And let's scare away, this crow away and get its feather. Because feathers are quite important later on. Water is key for wilderness survival. Use a jar to gather water from the rain, wells, puddles, or the river. Oh, I didn't know you could actually gather it from the river as well. Interesting. Polluted water is purified by using a crafted water filter. So there we go. A jar, water filter, moldy lump, and jerky. That's quite good, actually. Now, the reason I'm, going slowly right now is because in this first area, time doesn't actually advance as far as I know. Actually, I think the... can't tell if the day is actually advancing, but the stats don't decrease. So let's examine this. Cleaned this place out long ago, nothing left but dust. Now we still don't know what kind of an apocalypse happened in the world, but it's certainly something, it appears, that, flooded a lot of the areas. A quick use, yes, we know that. Alright, there's some cattails, and we can also fill our water over here, well, our jars. Now I'm going to move the water, the filter, and the jerky, and actually the mold as well, to the dog's bag. Let's check the cache. Is there anything in there? No. But we do have a task. Basic tools. River info. I do not know much about the gods, but I think that the river is a strong brown god, sullen, untamed, and intractable. The repair meter shows your raft's condition. Find a marina to repair or upgrade your craft. Alright. Right, now it's out into the real world. We can leave on a raft, and it's gonna be interesting. Now, the one thing I forgot to mention from my preview of this game is that the river, you've probably figured it out yourself, but the river has currents. So you have to be careful, especially on rapids, where the currents will pull you. You have to get ready to steer the boat, in the opposite direction, or maybe in that direction. It's up to you. I'm gonna go over here. Oh man, it's difficult to steer right now. We don't have any upgrades on our little raft, so it's quite a lot more difficult to steer than later on when you can upgrade it. So the first order of business is to try and make that stone knife. I'm not going to fight the currents here, I'm just going with them. No, there are some rapids. Let's go. Of course, I will save the stamina for the rapids. I want to go right over here. There we go. Through there. Whee! I like the rapids. You move much faster, but of course it's also much more dangerous. Now, these rapids aren't really very dangerous. There's not a lots of obstacles right here. But still gotta be careful, you know? Alright, there we go. Entering Belglade's Fortunes, deep country, farms, camps, and a lot of wilderness. Region 1 out of 10. Well, we'll probably get something interesting. Hopefully. I mean, our stats have started going down, of course, now. And the temperature is still quite high and nice, so we're toasty. It's not a problem. Of course, our clothes don't really, you know, account for much right now. There's a camp over there. Not really the best first thing to explore, but there you go. We can also loot this thing over here. Raft schematic, that's actually very nice. Raft schematics are quite important for upgrading your raft, but of course you do need to have quite a lot of different parts and such. So let's steer over there to this camp. Now remember, we won't be able to dock at everything because, you know, because of the currents. I like how she, you know, strokes the dog like that. Good boy. Let's put all that stuff onto the boat. It's not like we have a problem with space right now, but, you know, just in case. Now we gotta be careful because there are various dangers and animals, you know, out in the open. So we have to be careful. Oh, thank you. There's a yucca plant. Yucca plant. The yucca plants are very nice because they're quite very nutritious. So let's see what we have over here. Flint, excellent. Actually, I take it back. This is a very good place to start because you get flint often, and you can make your knife. Now I need braided cord for that as well. So let's make a braided cord, and then we can make a stone knife. Excellent. Now this is very important because this will allow us to make a lot of the other things. Now it's over here. I can also cook the yucca plant, I guess, but let's see if there are any others. There's a devil's trumpet here, which is poisonous. I never actually used it before, so let's sit down at the fire and cook the yucca plant. Because of course the plant is poisonous unless you cook it. And when you do cook it, it's quite nutritious. It's very nice. So there's nothing left over here. We picked everything up. There's a sapling. Are there any crows around? No, we would have heard them probably. Anything else, dog? I don't think so. Well, that was quite good, actually. You know, we got a bit of flint and such. So let's leave. And find the next place we can loot and gather supplies. No, let's go. Yeah. Off to the currents. Let's see if we can get... No, we won't be able to go to that place, to that wilderness, but maybe the other one. Although I doubt it. Yes, we will be able to get there, I think. Or is it? Is it gone already? Okay. It's gone. Darn it. Oh well. It's not a huge deal. Wilderness isn't that great, supplies-wise. And usually has a fairly high chance of having, you know, enemies, I believe. Well, this is going to be a little bit more tricky, especially with our poor raft. Oh, there. Better to use the stamina than to crash my raft. Now, if we crash it, it's not a huge deal because every crash... Ooh, there's 2 loot things over here. Penicillin and more penicillin, I think. Nice. Yeah, because every crash only takes 10 health away from your raft, and you have 100 health to start with. So that's not bad, but, you know, I'd rather avoid it if I can. Now, there's a marina over there, but there's nothing we can really do with it. I could get some gas from it, or petrol, but not really something I need. Whoa, 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 no, no, no. What the hell? I wanted to get there. Oh, see, that's quite annoying. It was completely blocked off. Now, considering this game is procedurally generated, Ooh, there's a farm there. I believe that's a farm. Considering it's procedurally generated, you know, everything is randomized, of course. But it also means that you get stuff like this. You know, sometimes, on rare occasions. I'm not going to the marina, as I said, because there's nothing I can really do there. I want to go over here and go to this farm. This is going to be nice. Because farms often have corn and such. Farmstead, a source of wild food, clean water. Now what do I have on the raft? Okay, the stuff. I can also put this stuff on the raft. And also this. Alright. Let's go and collect stuff. Let's hope there's no animals present. We gotta be careful. Check the cache. Nothing in the cache, but we get illumination. I believe that means we have to make a torch, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of saplings. That is actually very nice. Well, 2 of them. And wild garlic. More flint. Anything else over here? No. It's a wonder this hasn't crumbled to dust. It's been a long time since the swing brought joy to anyone. And doubtfully it will bring joy to anyone still, you know, ever again. Let's, do I have any empty jars? No, I don't. Oh, great, it's gonna rain. That's not good. That means we're gonna get wet, and, I might just go and sleep here until it stops raining. Let's sleep for 4 hours for now. Not really the best thing to do. It might still be raining when we get out. No! We avoided the rain. That's pretty good. And it's morning, so that's cool. I can hear some rabbits, but there's nothing we can really do about them, I believe. With them. Oh, man! Blah, 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 blah. That's not good. Gotta get away from that boar. Oh, shit. I went the wrong way. No! He's like a bull. Gotta be careful. Get away from me. Damn. Well, that was cut short. Now, whenever you're back on the pier, the enemies cannot... This is a safe zone. The enemies will not come over here, and they cannot hurt you over here. Let's eat the cooked yucca we have, because we're a little bit hungry. There we go. Maybe garlic as well. There's nothing else I found you can do with the garlic except eat it. I don't really understand how you could just eat garlic up straight. I know people do it, of course, but a whole clove of garlic like that? Ouch. So now we have a wonderful, wonderful breath. Bloody boar over there. I was hoping I could check out the entire area. There might have been some corn or something there as well. That's a big shame. Because with corn you can make ash cakes. And ash cakes are yummy and nutritious. And they pretty much don't spoil. So that's good. Now as you can see, the current goes over here. So you can see my raft steers on its own. I corrected over there slightly. But yeah, you know, you can sometimes not fight the current and go exactly where you want. As long as you're looking at where the current lines are. Ooh, I want to be faster than that house, because otherwise we would have crashed into it probably. Oh, there's corn. 1 corn doesn't help me though. I need 2 corn to make an ash cake. Now let's go to that church over there. That will provide us with... Oh, let's loot that as well. Lots of these loot places. Mulberries. That will provide us with... stitching equipment, with bandages, with alcohol. So there we go. It's also a good shelter, but right now we don't need a shelter. Let's just hope there's no boars around. Ooh, saplings. That's very nice. No, that's mulberries, sorry. Shoo! Shoo! Let's take the feather. Aloe vera. There's some more water over here. I don't have any jars, so I'm just gonna drink it. Now, you can only use these once, of course. So you gotta be, you know, you gotta decide whether you want a, whether you want to drink or you want to fill up a jar. But of course, if you don't have a jar, that's that. I'm gonna take that, but not walk through that, of course, because we would get scratched or lacerated. Now, I really don't think I can get the feather of this crow over here. I shoot it away, but... Let's see. I've clicked on the feather. No, come on. Nah, it's too far away. Ah, darn it. Oh well. Let's avoid the thorns. I can get this feather. Shoot. Where's the feather? Come on. I want to see. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of stuff here. Look at that. Wow, we are lucky. Rags. Knit hat, excellent. We don't have a hat yet. And I'm actually full, so I'm gonna give stuff to my, well, I'm gonna equip this. It's only 2 cold protection, which is not much, but there you go. That little bar over here has decreased, which means, you know, it can get colder and we'll still be fine. No, let's put all of this stuff here. We'll make some bandages later on, I think. Raft schematic. Now, because we've already searched that, it doesn't really take long to open it. These ones have, you know, a little progress bar when you search them for the first time. Pouch! What? I never found that before. Adds inventory slots when used. Throw this on your back to hold a few more items. Awesome. Ah, that is cool. Oh, look at that. More space. That is so awesome. Oh, man. And there's more? No. That is so awesome. We are so lucky. I've never seen a pouch before. It told me to make pouches, but I never found any recipes or any pouches themselves. So that is so cool. You cannot imagine how important having, you know, pouches is. I mean, having a big inventory space. It's the first upgrade I like to do to my raft. To do to my raft? That's a bit of an odd thing to say. Oh, shoot. We won't be able to paddle there. Well, paddle. We've got a stick to steer. So let's go over to this fishing area. Now, the fishing areas always have a shelter. This building. And are always tiny, and I've never met any enemies there. So it's quite a nice, secure area. There you go. There's nothing here that we can pick up, but there's something over here. Probably some hooks. No, fishing lines. And let's check the shack. The shack has some old lumber, which is not bad. So that's it. Now let's eat something again. Don't really want to eat that jerky. I'm going to eat these berries for now. Let's just eat a couple. Actually, you know what? Oh, it's only 2 nutrition. Yeah, let's eat a couple for now. We'll be fine. Anyway, let's continue to the next area. Raft. Now, of course, you know, it's nice to eat stuff that actually spoils first. And then, when you don't have that anymore, eat the non-spoiling food. So, for example, I'm not gonna eat the jerky unless I don't have anything else, because the jerky will last forever. The berries will not. Checkpoint. Region 2 of 2. Deep country, farms, camps, and a lot of wilderness. This is the Portage Creek. Ooh, I want to be there. Ah! Whew. That was lucky. We can loot that. Ooh, yeah, need a lot more stamina over here. I want to go to the right because where the party is, apparently. Ooh, there's the marina. I don't really care about that at the moment. I do have some nuts and bolts, lumber, and schematics, but don't really have much to upgrade the raft with at the moment. We will soon, though. We will soon. Kuma's Sleepy Woods. Now, let's be careful. Enemies are always close by. More yucca plants. That's very nice. So what do we have here? Any boars? More flint. That's very nice. There's stomach. We can sleep in the bus over here, but right now that's not an issue. There's a campfire. What else do we have? More flint. It's not bad at all. Let's check the shack. Fishing line in a jar. I can fill it with water. Cast bomb, moldy lump. Well, we can actually make some penicillin now with the mold. Nothing else here. Let's sit at the fire and see if we can actually make something. Although a lot of our stuff is on the raft. We can make a bandage, of course, 3 bandages. Let's cook the yucca plants. I've never actually tried the gas bombs. Mainly because... why not? Let's try it. I've never tried them. There's a stone hammer. That's what we really need. The next tool. Very nice. So now we can actually make a repair patch and stuff like that. Now what could I make? For the metal hammer, I need 2 more nuts and bolts. Pouch, I need rabbit hides. Okay. Steel knife, we're a fair ways away from that still. Nothing else. A torch is very useful, I have to say, so I'll probably make one. Because for now it's going to be our only form of defense. Stitching kit as well is quite useful. There we go, now we can insulate our jacket with cattails. So let's do that. Excellent, we can equip it. And look at this little bar, it's gonna go down slightly. Bink! There we go. I should have actually done it here so you could see it. So now it's a little colder than what our gear actually protects us from, but it's not too bad. So now, where is the... Oh, we've just insulated our jackets. Okay, never mind. We don't get it back, because sometimes you actually knit new stuff. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. And I certainly am. It's a very, very brilliant little survival game. And yeah, I will see you next time when we continue The Flame in the Flood. Bye-bye.